Rape. Who's molesting children while they sleep? Is that anybody doing that? Anyways, let's change the subject matter. One second. Of course, we can talk about anything we want to. We can talk here. That's neither here nor there. What's going on? Emergency. That's a new thing. If you're the sniffer in chief, sniffer pedophile who showers with your daughter awkwardly, pedophile sniffer in chief with a fucking coke head, laptop disinformation son. I guess if you're in the military, that's who your commanders in chief is, that sniffer. That sniffer fucking kitty fiddler pedophile Joe Biden. That's your commander in chief. But don't worry, that's who you want in there, because that's the guy who's going to help you launder billions and billions of dollars, right? If you're in the military, that's exactly who you want. A piece of shit like Joe Biden and Hunter Biden. It's just Obama 2.0. Barack Obama, who's a fucking homosexual with a dude for a wife. Don't tell me you didn't see Michelle Obama's something in her pants on Ellen. She went on Ellen DeGenerate, and there's like a ding-a-ling swinging and loose baggy pants. So there is zero prestige when you see, oh, it's the White House, oh, it's the fucking United States president helicopter. There's absolutely no prestige in that office right now. It's just a piece of shit in charge. If you believe he's in charge. I don't know who could believe that Biden is in charge of anything. You know, they say there's people in Biden suits playing Joe Biden. Who fucking knows? So that's who is in charge of the country, apparently, is a pedophile kitty diddler sniffer showering with your daughter awkwardly. His daughter had to avoid certain times so she could shower by herself because she didn't want to shower with Daddy. Daddy, I don't want to shower with you. I want to shower by myself. That's Joe Biden, right? That's who's the president of the United States. This is believable, right? I'm supposed to believe this bullshit. This is who's running our country. This is who's saluted, our military salute to this guy. Are you kidding me? You can't be serious. Well, what about laundering billions. Is that real? Yeah, that's real. You can actually see that's real. When your money is devalued, prices for everything go up. That's very real. You can see that's real, right? So we know that's real. Maybe the rest of the shit is real too. And what is Hunter Biden's infatuation with Finger Lakes? I hear there's a lot of weird shit going around in that area. Why does he have that tattoo on his back? Why did the FBI say that that the Hunter Biden laptop was Russian disinformation? Why did the FBI lie to the American people? Another question is, why do they care so much about protecting Joe Biden or Hunter Biden? Why do they care about covering that up? Why? So why is the FBI working for, why has the FBI been politicized, basically, right? Or have they always been that way and now it's just been revealed? Have they always been crooked, crooks, criminals? Waco, Ruby Ridge, etc., etc. Timothy McVeigh. The feds did all that. The feds blew up children in the Oklahoma City building, a Federal J. Murrah building. The feds blew that up. They were all absent that day. They all showed up sick, called in sick, and the children didn't, and children died, and they killed them. The feds have been doing fucked up shit for time immemorium, or whatever, forever, right? Forever. So I guess we can just believe all this is real. All these criminals, all these crooks. So who are these criminals molesting? Whose children are they molesting while you sleep at night? Are they molesting your children? How would you know? Is your daughter, son, a lot of them are fucking homosexuals. They probably like little boys and little girls and grown men too. They're probably all kinds of perverted, and nobody's stopping them. Nobody can stop them, right? Nobody can stop them. Nobody is stopping them. It's just a fucking free-for-all, right? Or wrong? Am I wrong? I'm just trying to get a really good picture frame here, so I know how to frame what I'm looking at. I want to get a really clear picture of the state of America, of whatever. Because I don't want to have to think about, whose child was molested last night while they slept. Was it your child? Was it somebody else's child? Or was it just none of the above? It's just all in your head. And it's just a mental illness. You believe things that aren't true. Like the Biden laptop, like the Hunter Biden laptop. It's just Russian disinformation. You just believe things that aren't true. Like, okay, there's stuff in your eyes and, it's in your eyebrows or something like that. Or there's some weirdos raping people while they sleep. Some homosexuals or some lesbians or some fucking degenerate, filthy scumbags doing bad things to people, putting stuff in their skin, their body, while they sleep. How about dropping stuff from the sky and having everybody breathe it in so it's in everybody's blood stream? And then you just activate it. You put all these 5G networks everywhere, and then you just activate all that nanotech. Yeah, you just have, it's in everybody's system, right? Is that believable? Well, we're just trying to figure out what reality do we live in? What actual reality? Not Fantasyland, not Disneyland. When Disneyland actually wants to corrupt humanity, as in encourage kids to have irreversible damage. They want to do irreversible damage to children who really are not of the age of consent. The age of consent. You can't have sex with a child because they cannot legally consent to having sex. So if a child cannot consent to having sex with you or anybody, why would you allow them to consent to having gender changing surgery? How would they be able to consent to that? Don't you know what age of consent means? Don't you know what, it's very basic stuff. Children cannot consent to such things. Okay? Little Johnny cannot consent to having his balls or dick or chemical castration. Okay? Anybody who would allow that as legal is really fucked up in the head, to be honest. Any country, doctor, parent, it's beyond the pale. It's beyond an abomination. It's just horrible, so horrible, right? It doesn't even have to be said. But are these perverts molesting your children while they sleep at night? Who are they fucking? Who are they molesting? There is no future here. There is no type of future in this situation. There's nothing. There's nothing to build on here. We only can destroy this. We need to destroy this. There is nothing to build on. We cannot build on this foundation. We cannot grow with this happening. There is no future in this. We can only destroy. We can only destroy this. We can only destroy this situation. There can be no growth here. What does the military stand for? Well, they're all waving the rainbow flag, the homosexual flag. That's what they stand for. We have trannies in high heels. Yeah, it's comical in a way. It's funny in a way. You get a laugh for a second. But the flip side is it's really not funny. And these guys are just, they really are abominations. They don't represent you, your values. They represent Satan and abomination. So if you serve in the military, aside from being Israel's bitch, USS Liberty showed that, and that's shown over and over again. All the U.S. military conflicts are for Israel. Other than that, then you have to openly admit that you're not fighting for anything good. You're not really a source for good or justice. Just like if you're a doctor, And you're told to poison people with remdesivir because Anthony Fauci said do that, said poison, give these people the poison. After they take a meaningless COVID test, then give them this poison drug, just like he did with AZT. You take a test, then you take poison for the meaningless HIV, AIDS test, whatever it was. So after kind of watching the Queen documentary, Freddie Mercury, obviously I don't support homosexuality, but I think he was an orphan, and a lot of times when children are abused sexually as a child, I think that's what happened in his case, probably, my opinion. As an adult, you could have that tendency. It happens a lot, actually, in a lot of cases. So yeah, I think Fauci and his drugs killed Freddie Mercury. Fauci's the vaccine. It injured Eric Clapton. There's just a really high rate of heart issues and myocarditis nowadays, all across the board. Back in the 50s, way back when, there's none of these cancer advertisements everywhere. There's hospital advertisements, cancer advertisements. You're trying to watch anything you're trying to watch, and cancer ad. Oh, Johnny, little Johnny was my precious angel, and then he had cancer. He got cancer. So kids with cancer, we're just going to normalize all this sickness, all this shit. It's just all normal, just like all the molestation, whatever else, whatever sickness. We're just going to be normal with it and keep rolling right along like we just keep rolling. Hey, look, it's the President of the United States. It's Joe Biden. Oh, yeah, and then his son, Hunter. Oh, look, it's the Air Force One helicopter. Oh, wow, isn't that cool? Not cool at all. There's zero prestige. The FBI, fucking zero. Not cool. Not in any way prestigious. Just filthy scumbags, that's it. Money launderers, kitty sniffers, kitty diddlers. That's exactly who Joe Biden is. On camera, he's putting his hand here on the girl's chest. She moves away, has to pull away. Get away from me, you fucking creep. Imagine if Joe Biden could molest your daughter while she's sleeping at night. Imagine that. How's that for an imagination? Fucking creep, man. This guy's a real creep. He's old. He's very fucking old, too. Old fucking creep. Old fucking creep who showers with his daughter. He's got a fucking cokehead son. Crackhead, cokehead. Having a drug habit is one thing, but just being all the rest is another, Anybody could get sideways on drugs, and it happens, but there's so much more than just drugs involved. Let's just normalize that. We want all the filth, the scum of the earth. That's who we want in DC. That's who we want in charge, running things. All these fucking scumbags. Yep. And really, they're all subservient to Israel. You know, I do believe the country that bombed USS Liberty killed JFK, and we've just had one scumbag after another since then in the White House. One scumbag after another. Some think Reagan was good, you know, good guy, but then you look at a lot of stuff that he did, and the people who really start investigating and digging in, they think he's, you know, not. And then this kind of goes back all the way to Abraham Lincoln, basically, right? Look at some of the stuff he did, you know. So you got to go way back, I guess. But it's like the scumbags that just get worse and worse, and more out in the open. Not even concealing it anymore. Just openly scummy. You know, remove the whole veil, the veil. The illusion. And then you got to think, well, nobody voted for this guy. Nobody voted for him. It was all fucking fixed. That's how he got in. They cheated. The media, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. You can't say it's fixed. You can't say it was a hoax, but you can in 2016. Yeah, it's a Russian interference. 2020? Nope. No, there's no way it was any interference. No way in hell. 2016, Russia interference. Hunter Biden laptop, Russian disinformation. Fuck you, Joe Biden, all your fucking administration. Fuck your whole family. Fuck all the people who got you in office. You're a fucking scumbag. You're not elected, just like your fucking pal Zelensky. Zelensky shown dancing naked in leather with high heels. He's a Jewish actor, literal Jewish actor. Installation, U.S. military installation, U.S. military puppet. U.S. Fucking rainbow flag waving military, running psyops, war games on America. U.S. military, fucking worthless, basically. You're not a force for good. You're just bullshit. What else? Well, I guess that's it for now. All I can think about. I did like that Kennedy speech. One of his speeches, though, you know. Something about morals or ethics. Yeah, you can't build on rape. You can't build on a foundation where there's rape happening. You don't know who's being raped at night by the government or by people. You cannot build on that. You cannot build a life on that, you know? There's no future. That needs to be destroyed. Burned. Leveled. Speaking of which, not like Maui, though. I think the people of Maui, I don't know, I've never been to Maui or Lahaina. That was a land grab. I'm not saying steal land, I mean, you know. But I think you shouldn't build on anything that's, you know, there's on that kind of foundation, you know. You can't try to grow on that. It all starts at the foundation, you know. If you fuck that up, everything's fucked up, you know. You got to have everything square, leveled. None of this is square.